everybody. Hi guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys. So it depends on your time zone. It depends where you are around the world. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys. Welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing here? I hope you're all well. Hi everybody. Hi. So if you're new here, if you don't know, my name is Sarah. Okay, my name is Miss Sarah M. As you can see on my live stream, to all of you, my regulars, whether you're a subscriber or just you just view me, you already know who I am. You know the drill. Welcome everybody. Welcome. So please guys, as you come in, remember to subscribe. Okay, remember to like as well, to like my channel. Also remember, you're free to leave comments down the comment section below. Okay, but just make these comments respectful for myself and for other viewers. Okay, I'm always going to emphasize on that. Okay guys, respect for others is important. So, and yeah, welcome guys. Feel free to leave comments in the comment section below, but just make your comments respectful towards everybody here and towards myself, and I'm sure you also want to respect yourself. So welcome everyone. Welcome on this bright Sunday afternoon. Welcome everyone. Welcome guys. So I've got something I want to talk about guys. Something very important, okay? I'm just gonna wait for more people to sort of like come into the live stream, because I would like as many people as I can to benefit from this conversation. It is very important. So guys, as I've said, my name is Miss Sarah M, as you can see on my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. And also, if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, subscribe and like my video, and also do feel free to comment. Alright guys, just make those comments respectful towards others and myself, and also you'll be respecting yourself in turn. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for your likes. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, so guys, I'm here to just talk about what I've observed lately on social media, especially on YouTube, because I spend a lot of time on YouTube these days. Not all day, but what I mean by that is I've got other social media platforms, but I am currently just focusing on my YouTube channel. So guys, I've noticed that being on social media, okay, and I've seen some of the videos that YouTube has been recommending into my channel, okay. And some of these videos that YouTube has been recommending into my channel, these are sort of like other content creators, okay? Other content creators that are actively creating content. And I have noticed specifically from a certain part of the world where you know there's been this dominance on that part of the world. Remember, YouTube is a large platform, okay, across the world. But in this part of the world, and I'm just a little bit weary, okay. Naming names or shaming people, I am not into that, okay, because I do love to see other people make progress with their lives. I am that person that loves to see other people succeed. So I, that way, I don't want to name names, okay? When you see me naming names, maybe it's because it's an injustice. Because, guys, you must understand, okay, that I am humanitarian, okay? And I am that person that not just advocates for myself, but I advocate for other people. So, when you are an advocate, you are not just interested with the affairs that affect you per se, but you are also affected by what other people are going through. So, like that, I don't like to put people down. I like to raise people up. I like to see people succeed, but I hate injustice. I'm allergic to it. So, this is why I am not going to be naming anybody, okay? So guys, yeah, as you can see on my live stream, I've titled it let's talk about what did I title my live stream again, guys? Hold on. I said let's talk about life and the beauty of having what? Okay, I need to go in there to check the actual title. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. But overall, guys, hi Caroline Franklin. Hi, hi, hi. So yeah, guys, I've noted, guys, that these particular, they are all content creators that I'm talking about on this live stream. Okay, I could be naming names in terms of YouTube names. Okay, as you can see, my YouTube name is Miss Sarah M. Okay, so I could be naming names, and that's okay. But out of the goodness of my own heart, I don't want to do that. So guys, I've noted there's this dirty way of trying to get to the top. Everybody is trying to get to the top, but stepping on everybody else. Ah, it is appalling. It is disgusting. It is disgraceful. Everybody is trying to get on top of everybody to make it in life. I'm going to tell you this. That's the way you lose out in life. So if you think you can climb over other people, you don't care who you hurt, okay, and how you hurt them. As long as you want to get to the top, you want to be the best man, you want to be the best woman, you want to be I don't know, guys, it's for fame, it's for I don't know what it is. That is the way that you go down. Okay, guys, let me remind you, those who are Christians here, what does the Bible say? What does the Bible say? Okay, you humble yourself before who? Before the Lord, and in due course he will lift you up. Okay, and also the Bible says God God resists the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. So guys, because guess what? I'm a content creator too. The last thing I would like to do is while I build my channel, okay, is stepping on other people's necks. That is the last thing I would want to do, okay? Capitalizing on others' pain. Okay, guys? That's the last thing I would like to do as a content creator. Do I want my channel to grow? Absolutely. I want to see my channel grow, but not at the expense of other people. Okay, guys? Not at the expense of other people. But guys, I am so surprised. I am so surprised by the actions of um, YouTubers on YouTube. So lately, guys, I have noted that, and I don't want to get involved really, but I think I've spent enough time observing, okay, observing both sides of the coin, okay. So I've spent time observing, and sometimes, let me say this, guys. Sometimes when you you start to watch something, okay, that started a long time ago. You simply start to watch at a certain point, right? And if you've missed what happened when this sort of fight that is taking place, if you've missed what happened at the start, don't judge, don't criticize, don't take sides, okay? So I've taken time, guys, to watch these content creators to see how this ugly started. Because as I said, I like to see people succeed. I am not that person who gets salty and jealousy because somebody's making it big. In fact, I'll pray for you, okay, so that you get to your highest potential. That is me, okay? So I don't celebrate other people's downfall. In other words, I'm not here to try and climb that ladder, you know, and stepping on other people, not caring who I hurt, not caring who's behind those people I hurt that are getting hurt. I'm not like that. So because of that, because these are social media accounts, these are YouTube channels that YouTube has been recommending for me as a content creator as well, because maybe they are doing similar things as me. Okay, so I start to watch with interest, because guys, the thing is, right, the thing is, sometimes it doesn't matter how well informed you are, how street savvy, how how streetwise you are, and the knowledge that you have. Guys, we learn every day. We learn every day. So if you pay attention, you can learn from the list of people you thought you could learn from. Because I'm going to say this, guys, I'm going to say to you, the world is large. Try and get out of the pond you live. Try and get out of the pond you swim in, okay? And get into the sea and just see how large the world is, okay? So sometimes it's because sometimes, when you are used to where you were born, how you were raised, the people that look like you, and that is the norm for you, okay? But remember, you are in that little pond. There's nothing else you know, okay? There is nothing else you know. You are in that little pond. So you do well, right? If that little fish, jump out of that pond. Yeah, you love your little pond. Maybe it's nice and cozy. Yeah, because that is all you know. And you think the whole world should revolve around what's in your pond. Not so. Not so. And time again, guys, you hear people sit there and start to criticize other people because you know what? Because they don't live in your pond and they don't act like the environment in your pond. That is, you see, that is what I think people, and I don't want to make this live stream ugly. That is what people call being narrow minded. It's narrow mindedness. So, if you take time, okay, you take time, you jump out of that little pond, from that little environment, you get into that sea, okay, that big world, you find that people don't necessarily look at life the same way you do in your little pond. Okay, people people have all kinds of views and all kinds of ways to do life. Okay, and so you you're doing yourself a big favor when you sit in that sea out of your pond and start to learn from, you know, the sea of fish, the sea of people. Okay, just learn. Okay, so just shush, forget your little pond. I don't care whether you think that little pond is the richest country in the world and maybe it's the richest language in the world, or whatever you consider your little pond is all about, and how you think the whole sea views your little pond. Okay, guys, so just shush, jump out of your little pond into the big sea, okay, and start observing. And I'm not saying observe to be malicious, no, observe to learn for yourself. For yourself. That's what makes you a wise man or woman. But you can also close yourself to learning. What is the point? You jump from the pond into the sea, right? You sit there and you are simply, maybe you're not saying anything, you're criticizing, okay? You're not open to learning. And that is where, you know what? When you won't learn from others, okay? Because the environment in your pond isn't exactly what you see in that sea, that is when your learning stops. And when your learning stops, you become very ignorant. And when you open your mouth, okay, you just let us know that you are. Hi guys, so sorry about that. I apologize again, guys. Something with my camera, it heats up so quickly. I apologize. Oh my goodness. Apologies, everybody. Apologies. So, yeah, unfortunately, you know, I keep experiencing this. So, you can imagine going out to create content with this sort of camera. Anyway, guys, so I was saying that, you know, try and jump out of that little pond where you live, okay? Jump into the big sea, okay? Jump into the big sea and see, and see how large this world is, okay? And rather than, you know, and be open to learning, okay? Be open to learning. Yeah, so everything around you, everybody around you is all you know. That is what I'm talking about. Okay? So I don't care whether you live in America, whether you live in Canada, Australia, whether you live in China, or you live in Africa somewhere, okay? The world is much larger than your pond, the pond you were born in, the pond you live in. So when I'm talking about the pond, I'm talking about your environment, okay? And yeah, the world has many people, okay? The world has many people from different cultural backgrounds and from different worlds. So never assume that your world is, your world is the best place, okay? And everybody else is beneath what's in your little pond. So that is when learning ceases, okay? So you can actually travel, go across the world and travel, okay? It's not about where you find yourself geographically. It's what happens to you as you begin to learn. As you begin to learn and to learn this, if you jump from your little pond into the big sea, it's what happens to you. Are you open to learning? Or you think that your little pond is so cozy, it's the only best place in the world. So you can jump from your little pond into the big sea. But if you have a limited mindset, what happens there is it doesn't matter. Somebody can fly you to wherever, Himalayas, wherever, and you are still stuck in your little pond. Have you heard the saying where they say you can take a girl from the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the girl, okay? Or you can take the boy out of the ghetto, but can you really get the ghetto out of the boy? Right? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I am talking about. Anyway, I digress. Now, back to my main subject here. As I was saying, guys, I have observed on YouTube lately that people from certain parts of the world, okay, they are YouTube content creators, and obviously content creation has changed their lives. And sometimes you watch where they started, the first video when they started, you can see that, yeah, they came from nothing. And that's good, right? Watching somebody make progress. And if they are going to document, if people are going to document they are humble beginnings, that is inspirational, right? That is highly, highly inspirational. So what you are saying is, look, this is where I started from, okay? I lived in that little hut, okay, with nothing. And look where I am, okay? And then others that are watching that humble beginnings, they have hope, okay? So you don't have to be a Christian to listen to this, to what I'm saying right now. You don't have to be a Christian, okay? You just have to be a person, okay, that you want to succeed in life, okay? So in other words, for me, if I am going to document my humble beginnings, okay, it's not to make myself look important, but it's because I want to inspire other people. I want to say to you, you know what? It doesn't matter where you are right now, okay? Start taking baby steps, okay? Start taking baby steps. Whatever you have in your hand, use it, okay? So yeah, these particular individuals I'm talking about, okay, this group of content creators, this is what they did. There was no hope that they would ever get out of those communities they were under, because obviously because of the economic situation and things like that. But because of content creation, they did manage to get themselves out. Sorry guys, they did manage to get themselves out of those circumstances. Okay, so which is really, really good. So when you are documenting your humble beginnings, okay, to where now you begin to grow, okay. When you are busy documenting your humble beginnings, and then you begin to grow, and you are showing that to your viewers, okay, and to your subscribers, what you are doing right there is you are inspiring people. You are being inspirational. Okay, now people can see step by step how you came from this hut where you lived, from nowhere, you know, and now you start to travel. Okay, you you make the journey from a village, you catch the bus, you get into you get to the city. Okay guys, yeah, and people can see that, okay. Hi, I'm on live stream, you are on a speaker. Hi Junior, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still on the live stream. Okay. All right. Love you. Bye. Sorry, guys, about that. Okay. Um. So yeah, as I was saying, people. Yeah, I had to call back. It's an important call to me. Okay. My kids are my life. So, anyway, let me say this to you. Let me continue with this conversation. So, yeah. So if you're a content creator here and you're listening to what I'm saying, okay. So the reason why you may have started to do content creation in the first place, you wanted to be inspirational. Remember remember why you started your your YouTube account or whatever other media platforms you have. Remember why you started. Remember why you started, okay? So do not get lost. Do not get lost now that, you're making it big, okay? You are now able to travel. Look, guys, if you've never been on a plane before, or if you live in the UK, you don't even have a passport, okay? So it doesn't matter, guys. We are not just talking about people who are in Africa or in the less developed world. We are also talking about people in the developed world, such as the UK. There are people without passports in the UK. They've never traveled, they've never gone anywhere. Okay? They've never traveled and they've never gone anywhere. Okay? Now, if you then manage, okay, you get a passport and you start to travel, okay, and then you start to go to these different destinations, and you are documenting your travels and things like that. That is very good. That is very good. But remember why you started. Okay? Or maybe if you're not from the UK, you are from Africa somewhere. Okay? And you'd never been on a bus to a city, to a big city before. Okay? You catch the bus. you go onto a big city, and then the next thing is you catch the train, okay, onto another big city, and then you are able to now get on the plane, okay, into another neighboring country. Okay, that's very good, right? And with the help of social media, okay, you are able to build an income, okay? You are also able to not just build an income, but you have all this visibility and your channel is growing. That's very good, okay? And then, you notice your life, it starts to change, okay? In the way that you have access to all these things that you didn't have access to, okay? And remember also, guys, that it's not just that, but you see, with globalization, right? What globalization has done is that the world has become one little community, okay? And things that you'd travel, things that you'd expect to only find in America, those things are found in Africa, okay? Those things are found in Africa. And a lot of people maybe who live in the UK that have never traveled, they don't think that that's possible. In fact, when they look at an African person, they think, oh, yeah, where they come from, they don't have this. Okay, that's because that person is just as ignorant because they've never traveled. Okay, now that's not the subject here. What I'm trying to say is that remember why you started that particular channel. But guys, it's really, really sad that this particular group of content creators, they've become malicious at each other, and really not caring who they step on. Everybody is trying to make it big, and especially those that have, and when I say they've made it big, in other words, they have the most subscribers, okay? And because they have the most subscribers, right? Obviously, that, these content creators, they monetize their YouTube accounts, okay? And because they monetize their YouTube accounts, right? Okay, that's what gives them a little bit of spending power, okay? More than the people, it gives them a little bit of spending power more than the people around them, okay? And then what happens is, guys, this spending power, it gives a false sense of importance, a false sense of, I don't know, and then they become really, really arrogant. But remember how these YouTubers, remember the reason why. Okay, guys, I am going to have to. I don't know what's happening to my. Okay, all right, guys. I don't know what's happening to my camera, but maybe I need to just hold on a second, guys. Yeah, guys, sorry, I don't know what happened to my camera. It went dark. So, guys, as I was saying, so when these YouTubers, because of their content creation, they've got a little bit of spending power, okay? Then they become overly proud. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with achieving a level of success. But my point is, remember Remember the reason why you started that YouTube channel. You started it because you wanted to inspire others. I would also say, go back to your humble beginnings. Go back to your initial videos. Start to watch them. Okay, maybe this will get you back on track. This will get you back on track to see why you started to film those videos. Maybe you were filming those videos in a little hut, in a village somewhere, okay? And in a house where you didn't even have electricity, okay? And now, because of the spending power, okay, that you have now via this YouTube creation, you were meant to be inspirational, but now you've become highly toxic. Highly toxic. Okay? And then now you're creating an environment on YouTube that is absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. I say stop it. Okay? I'm not the world's police. Okay? I'm not the world's police, but it's important we talk about these things, guys. I am not the world's police, but, you know, it's important we talk about these things. So remember, if you're a content creator, remember how you started. Remember what motivated you to start in the first place. And how I might help you, because if you don't know what to do, to remind yourself of these humble beginnings, let me just remind you to go back to your initial videos, okay? When you started content creation, okay? When you didn't even have a proper camera, okay? Maybe you didn't even have an iPhone or any decent smartphone with a good camera. Maybe you even borrowed that phone. Who knows? Who knows where you got your phone from? Okay? Remember why you started. Okay? Those videos should remind you. Okay? They should remind you the reason why you embarked on this journey. You were meant to be inspirational, not toxic. Not toxic. You were meant to be inspirational and not toxic as you have become. Okay, guys? Because I'm going to say this to you. So if you hold a large presence on YouTube, in other words, you have a lot of subscribers, okay, on your YouTube account. And some of you people, especially those of you that are in content creators from Africa, most of your subscribers are actually from that part of the world, okay? And they consume most of your data, okay? Don't look down on these people, because they are the ones, okay? They are the ones that are helping your channel grow. And they got you to where you are, okay? Remember what I would like to say. Remember, you started out because you wanted to be inspirational, okay? You started out because you wanted to be inspirational. Always remember that. And because you wanted to be inspirational, okay, you started to film your humble beginnings. You didn't hide that. You didn't hide that. And because your viewers, okay, because your viewers, your supporters, your subscribers noticed that actually, you know what, you were making progress. You were making progress. And they thought, do you know what? I can do the same.